So they were like maybe like right here, and they were divided by like
They were a little tucked though. They were up here and they were like rounded. They were like two big watermelon basketballs.
how is it like this or is it like this?
More like the second one.
So like this, and then you were going like that.
Yeah, and I was like groping it. I was
Very, very okay. So it's like this big. Okay,
like,
okay, okay. Oh,
what are you looking at?
when did you start it?
I didn't start the fit. It was. Oh,
That's horrible. Okay. Hey guys, it's killzomzone.
it's Sheik, and today we're doing a number 2 for the fairy tales part 1. We're doing a part 2 to that conjoined story.
Yeah.
I say something for 1 minute. He says something 1 minute. Who's going first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, who said it last? Okay, I guess.
Whoever goes.
Okay. So where we last left off, I got shot out of the building of Rapunzel because I came to save her, and then 6 armed soldiers came and they started firing, and they had a mortar and they were trying to take me down. I killed 4 of them out of the 6, but there's still 2 left. When I turned around, Rapunzel's stepmom had some kind of magic blast that blasted me out of the building, and I fell into a cabin made out of wood. So she had me out of the fucking place. So I landed, and I'm still like recovering. The soldiers grabbed me, and then they put a knife to me, and they're like, "You're lucky the queen wants you, or you'd be dead here." So they take the bow away from me. They take my arrows. They take my quiver, and then they start to look at me, and they're like, "Okay, all right." So then they take me away. Sheik doesn't know about this, of course, because he's in the chariot with Marcus and Snow White, and they're going to go. Sleeping Beauty, and they're going to go find Snow White, who turns out to be Cinderella.
So me and Mr. Fizzy are in a chariot to find Snow White. La 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 la. So we have to follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. And down the yellow brick road, we find a dead guy. We run over his dead body. And then we go down the brick road that's no longer yellow and it's filled with blood, and it's just very sad. So down this way on the yellow brick road, we see little children crying for help. Help us! They're killing us all! We don't care. We run them over too.
You're horrible.
That's hilarious. And then as we're running them over,
I think you and me might have some different opinions on
they slowly like die, and then
That's horrible.
They have broken bones, and they're only like, I don't know, 5, 6, 4.
All right, continue from where I was.
Oh,
it's a minute. All right, so the soldiers take me away, and they're taking me to the castle.
You'll never take me alive.
And at this point, more soldiers come in, and they put me in those like box chariots to imprison me. It's like a mini portable prison. So they put me in it, and they keep me in there, and they start taking me away, and they have me in chains and all that. And at this point, Sheik is apparently flexing. At this point, Sheik ends up finding out about where Cinderella is. He heads over there. And when he gets there, there is 20 soldiers there, and they all have come here to arrest her. So of course, knowing Sheik, he's super horny, so he's not about to let this happen. So he takes out his sword and gets ready for battle.
But not the sword that I use in my hand. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. All right, so we're going for Snow White. Remember? Snow White.
No.
Well then, Cinderella. So I'm going in there.
Yeah, because remember Snow White.
Me and my super black guy powers. I jump through, and they're like, "Oh no, we can't see him because it's midnight." And then I fly over the guy, and I kick one guy in the face, and his mask comes off. He's like, "No, no one's supposed to see my real face." And it was the girl, and her name happened to be Mulan. And she was like,
"No!"
She was like, "No!" She was like, "No, I'm Chinese!" Ah! And we kick her I kick her in the face again. And they're like, "You're not supposed to be in this!" And they beat the crap out of her because she's a woman and she's not supposed to be fighting. And then everyone's like, "No, domestic violence!" And then
that's horrible.
And it was like, it's not domestic violence. We're only in the medieval times. And he snaps his neck. He snaps her neck.
Okay, so while this is going on, so while this is going on, Rapunzel actually got taken away too. I just didn't realize that. So when they take me in front of the queen says, "Your execution, you will be executed by death. You will be on on the very next tomorrow." So she doesn't know how to speak proper English. So I'm going to get beheaded the next day. And then you hear this crying in the background. No, no. And I turn around and I see that it's Rapunzel. And I didn't realize that they had taken her until I had turned around. So they take me off and I'm like trying to fight to get back, but that's 2v1, so they take me away. And at this moment, while every single one of the soldiers are beating up Mulan, he gets in and is able to save Cinderella from her captors, and they run away. And then as they're running away, they hear from some of the villagers saying that I'm gonna get my head chopped off the next day.
Oh, so we're like, oh no, we have to go save him. So we're running in. We're like, no, infiltrate the building. And right before I infiltrate, Mr. Fizzy's like, you're stupid. Mr. Fizzy's like, you're stupid. He's gonna get beheaded tomorrow. He's probably not even here. And then we're like, oh yeah, that's right. So we wait a day until they're doing the next beheading, and we take off running straight to it, and then we see him, and he's like, "No, I'm sorry, I didn't want to get my head chopped off." And then like they're about to release the thing, and then all of a sudden like he slips his head through. He slips his head through, and he like,
how does my Sandia head get past that? Do you know how big this thing is? This thing's bigger than a watermelon.
Oil? you uppercut one guy, you hit one guy's head on the top of the blade and slice his head off. You RKO him.
Yeah. So while that happens, I run for the armory and I get their best bow and arrows. So these are the things that definitely will penetrate their armor. So yeah, I'll penetrate because
I knew you were going to
because I'm about to use another arrow to get in their quiver.
Oh.
So I start running and I'm shooting arrows everywhere, and then all you see is Yeshua get punched and he falls down because he was on top of he was at the top of the castle, and I was of course in the bottom where beheading was going on. So he was punched all the way to the bottom and he fell. And there was too many soldiers for us to fight. So as we are running away, we're regretting everything. And Mark is like, we have to go back for him. So he takes out his sword and he's killing every single one of them, beheading them, chopping off their arms, stabbing them. He's going all like Ryu, killing up all these bitches, and he's just slicing off their body parts and everything. And as he's making it to Yeshua, he's on his knees and they're like, take it like a man, and they stick the sword through his head and they kill him.
And he's like, well, Mr. Fizzy's dead, right?
No, you're dead.
Oh, it's gay. Since it's a fairy tale story, and then someone makes out with me and I get back to life because that's just how fairy tales work. And I'm like, yay, now I'm alive, because I didn't want to die so early because I want to control my character. And then I uppercut everyone and kill everyone in the area for a 5-mile radius because I'm just that strong with one sword and my left hand.
Yeah, because he goes.
A pack of gum.
He goes
and a half-shaven toothbrush.
Goes lefty on some of these bitches.
And then I'm like, oh! And I kill like everyone for 5-mile radius because no one can kill me now.
Yeah, he's a god until they get this dragon arrow that's made from the.
And I'm like, wait, no, totally don't kill me.
They got a dragon arrow that's like the most powerful arrow in the world, and they stick it through his head and they finish him. All right, guys. With that, we're gonna bring this to a close. Unfortunately, the black guy was the first one to die permanently. So we bring this to a close.
Don't worry, I'll come back.
Don't forget to
also have a twin brother.
Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to check out the other channels. Don't forget to check our Facebook and Twitter.
Don't forget to do all the other stuff. Don't forget to like the video, like you said. Don't forget to do all the other stuff.
And I'm
subscribe.
And I'm out for now.
Yeah, he's out for now, and I'm out for now too. So peace.
Let's do the outro. Let's do this. Come on. You gotta sing. I gotta do it, and then I'll do the background. Firework. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, there's some things. Let it go. There's a shooter.
Not in my